Yeah, so as y'all see, an ex-boxer who punched a cop faces the longest sentence yet in the Capitol riots. What are you gonna be in for 2 days? We'll be right back on Keep Pete Podcast. Cause the PC is going wild, boy.
Hashtag, B.
I'm trying to see what's up with the PC. It's going wild. Somebody mind if I go to the bathroom and smoke some PCB? All right, and we're back. And this is the Keep It P Podcast. And we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed, my friend, we do show, I'm telling you, we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And you know what? You know who I'm being joined with? Hey, join with person. Tell them what's up, man. So we get into this news, brother.
LeBronda Jameson.com.
That's raw.
Hello, McFlizzle.com. Ron Savage Media in the place to be.
Sucker MCs.
Self-hug, self-love. That's a beatbox and a b-boy stance. You may have thought that was corny, but what's even more corny is when you let your baby get their hand put in the toilet with boo-boo in it to get the teacher's cell phone, okay? And then they come back with the Edward boo-boo hand. You do nothing. They did nothing. Nobody did nothing. No, that's corny.
Yeah.
That's corny.
Pretty much. Well, how about this? Let's see if this one's actually corny. I think it's really corny that people tyrannically ran and opposed the government, and they acting like they don't know what to do with none of these people, dog. Like they just letting them all get away, coddling their balls, giving them special meals at jails, letting them go on vacations from jail. I mean, I never heard of such thing.
Wow.
It says Washington, August 6 recruiters. A former boxer charged with punching a Washington police officer in the head during the January 6th attack on the U.S. faces a sentence of up to 51 months in prison after pleading guilty on Friday to 2 felony charges. Wow, I can't believe it. Now they say facing up to 51 years, but we know he ain't 51 months, but he ain't getting nowhere near that.
Man, that ain't nothing but a little over. That's 4 years and a couple months, man.
Right.
Stop it.
He ain't even getting that though. It's probably gonna be more
that's
like
the max.
18
They're telling
months.
you that's the max he could get is 4 years and 3 months.
His name is Scott Fairlamb, 44, of Stockholm, New Jersey. Entered a guilty plea to the charges of assaulting a police officer and obstructing an officer's proceeding an attack at the Capitol by Donald Trump supporters trying to overturn the election defeat. Why do they have to make sure they put that part on there all the time? Like it was just Trump supporters. Like they so terrible with their propaganda. And then another thing I would say too, didn't a dude do something to a police dog and get like 20 years? Like, don't when you assault the police and all that, it'd be like a mandatory 10 or something like that?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the extra.
Yeah, I thought it was like a mandatory 10, 15 or something like that. I know it ain't no 51 months.
And then I was thinking, since you was on federal property, I thought that you got extra for that.
Yeah.
Commit crimes on federal property. I thought you got extra.
Prosecutors asked for a sentence of 41 to 51 months in prison. U.S. District Attorney Royce Lambert said that he would not sentence Fairbank until he receives a pre-sentence report. So far, that's on cold right there. Because I bet you it was somebody black, he wouldn't need no report to go ahead and send his ass on up. We're going to hurry up and get you expedited, sir. Your orange jumpsuit and your bologna sandwiches is coming right up.
let's talk about if he was black, how they wouldn't have recommended a puny 41 to 51 months.
Hell no, he would have did 20 years. Hard time in the hole.
I know people who did longer for a D-dub.
So far, the Capitol riot defendant who pleaded guilty has been sentenced to serve an 8-month prison term, a law enforcement officer said. A handful of defendants were sentenced to time served in pretrial detention. That sucks so bad. That's just saying everything was all good that y'all did. Don't even worry about it. We let bygones be bygones, like the first losers, the Confederates. Late July, Burl Howe, chief federal judge in Washington, asked prosecutors to explain why a riot defendant was allowed to plea to a misdemeanor charge carrying a short prison sentence. So, this was why. Because, don't act. Why?
Right.
Why? Because y'all get charged with the felonies, you plead out to the misdemeanor, you get a little probation and a little fine, and you live to do white criminality yet again. And it is only until you kill 3, 4, 5 people, as in mass shooting, that anybody really wants to take notice. Because if you off your baby, no big deal. If you kill, not if you're a 94-year-old art guru. Oh, then they got your ass. You don't get no bond for that. But if you put your baby in the freezer, $10,000.
Wow.
Harley Bryant said Fairlane's defense lawyer told Lambert that the Fairlane was willing to talk with FBI investigators but had not done so yet. So now they letting this dude swindle and windle and negotiate. I
get up with y'all when I can, when I got some time.
Man. It said the FBI affidavit said that the concerned citizen submitted a video showing Fairlane shove and punch an officer during the riot. Y'all got it on video?
Damn.
Not even no allegedly, Stone Cold who did it, but usually we try to make examples out of any regular citizen that goes against the law. But in this case, since a white guy, we're just gonna let that one slide. It says more than 535 people have been charged with taking part in the violent when Trump supporters, see, they keep saying that, when Trump supporters stormed the Capitol. It wasn't just Trump supporters, sorry, in an attempt to stop Congress from certifying Democratic president Joe Biden's election. Trump falsely claimed that he lost the election. I don't want to hear that. That's it. And matter of fact, that's the last sentence. And who is this coming from? Reuters. So they said Trump falsely claimed he lost the election because of widespread election fraud. That's the last thing they want to leave you with, is what Trump said. Come on now. Does it seem like this paper or this publication is actually on their side? You sure didn't demonize any of the people involved. Like, they're traitors to America. They, accused of one of the most
committed treason.
The most heinous crimes against the country, treason, which is punishable by death.
You heard me.
Let your black ass do something resembling that. Boy, there would have been so many bullet holes in the Capitol. If that was all black people, they would have had to bomb the Capitol. They would have just dropped the bomb on the Capitol just to get them off. Fuck it, we'll rebuild another one. We just go ahead and drop this bomb because we got to get them. They all together, right? Got to get them. Man,
hit the law folk too. We got them out the way too.
Oh yeah, it just would have been a few casualties. Yeah, a few casualties. You know what I'm saying? Then they would have blamed the law enforcement officers getting killed on the people that they bombed. See, because they wouldn't have had to bomb. If we wouldn't have had to bomb y'all, our fellow officers wouldn't have got killed. That's what they'll say.
Right. And they would have called it a terrorist attack
that they initiated.
Correct.
Oh my gosh. All right, man. I ain't gonna hold you, but I am gonna fold you, mold you, and scold you about being off cold, boy. And y'all need to go.
Yeah, boy, you poop butt.
And y'all need to go on over there to that Raw, cause it's about 3-4 of these young rappers off code, And then we got to talk about Emily.
Emelina, have you seen her?
Oh, remember I was just talking about that earlier. It says no freaking way. Texas passed permitless gun carry law. So if you have an ID, you can buy a gun with no background checks, no permit, no nothing.
Dang.
Yeah, they trying to make that purge real, y'all. Y'all think that shit's just movies, and it is not. That's all I got for you.
You know what that's gonna do though?
What?
Too now, right?
What?
That's gonna give them a right to go ahead and pull it out on the black folks, like pound.
Oh, they
heard. But on the real way though, like, yep. Oh, they had a gun. Ping ping. I had the aid. Then you gonna have citizens helping. Ping ping. Oh, we was just helping. Yeah, he just helped. Kyle Rick, woo, wow, wow. Bang bang. Oh yeah, hold on, get away. Bing bing, we got you.
Yeah, I have nothing to say. Like, yeah, that's what they finna start doing. But just like they getting everybody else the opportunity to get theirs, y'all need to get y'all's too. Straight up.
For real.
And you ain't got no obligation to sit there and die and let somebody kill you. You have a God-given right to protect yourself. Period. Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all, but I'm definitely gonna leave y'all with the 4 words we leave everybody. That is
love, peace, blessings, and aloha.
Real talk. And we out of chill. Take that. B1 Health and Wellness.
Ways for you to run my cash.
Yeah, I mean.
Bring it back. Bring it back. I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG.
Some old technical shit.
Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
I got almost 4,000.
Take a flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good height.
This is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something more. It was fake, it was fake. It was flowers in the bitch, and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here,
I'm an animal. Red gorilla. I eat your dog. Get Gucci. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I knew on my tooth, graduated with my honors. THC scientific, getting to what's the plan? C, throw kickbacks, sit back, throwing kicks on.
I eat your dog.